Okay, so the first thing you're going to have to do is, can you see out of the mirrors in the position that you're in now?
Check the mirrors again.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see them. They look. Alright. Is it recording?
I don't know.
Just press the record button.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
So you got to look. Do you see behind you? Can you see the full back window, or is it obstructing it? You need the light on so you can see.
Yeah, I can see the back.
And the mirrors, are they fine? Do you see? Yeah. So don't do that. You're not supposed to do that.
Do what?
You're supposed to stay still, and you just move your head, not this.
Really?
You're not supposed to do that. You just look and you see. So what you're basically the way that you're supposed to have it set up is with the mirror, you're supposed to see a little bit of the car.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, but the rest of the road. Do you see that?
Like 30% of it, or what?
I don't need percent. I just need you to say if you can see it, yes or no.
I can see the mirror in the car, yes.
Well, I'm on that side. That one has an extra mirror, so it should be easier to see. But
car.
Do you know the reason why I have that little mirror on there?
So you can see people coming close to you?
No.
You see people behind you?
No. It's a blind spot mirror. So it's easier for me to see people that are in my blind spot, which is an area that you can't usually see with that mirror. And that's why people do this number to see. So it prevents me from doing that. Because if you do this while you're driving, what happens? You take your eyes off of the road, right? All right. So can you reach the pedals?
Yeah, I can reach. Where's the brake?
Which one's the brake?
I know the one on the far right is the gas.
Okay, what's the brake?
Left is the brake. All right.
All right. So can you reach without going like this where you can't reach, or can you reach?
All right.
That's way too close. I'm not gonna teach you if you're messing around.
I'm trying to be serious too.
Can you reach?
Yeah, I can reach.
You can't be super close to the steering wheel. So you got to extend your leg a little bit to where it's comfortable, but you're not trying to reach for the pedal. So the closest one that's to you is the brake, right? So put your foot on the brake.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So is that comfortable for you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like your leg is stunted a little bit?
What do you mean by stunted?
Like you're not able to extend it.
Yeah, I can extend it.
Do you feel it's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you can see out of all your mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so turn the car on. So, no. Yep. Okay, so turn the car on.
Yours too, or
what?
It's fine. Yours too, or is fine.
What?
Your seatbelt.
Just put. You're not gonna go anywhere yet. So and then turn it once. What is that? What?
Turn on the battery.
Yes, and then don't take your foot off the gas.
Okay, now what?
Why did you have your foot on the gas?
I didn't know I did.
Okay, turn off the car. All right, and then turn the car back on. So you don't have to wait to do that. Turn the car off.
Okay.
Turn it all the way. There you go. Once it cranks over, you can leave the key alone.
Okay.
Do it again. Okay, good. So you're okay with turning the car over? Mm-hmm. So every car is different. Some cars are electric, so they're push to start, or not electric.
Moms.
Yeah, so what you do with moms is that you're going to have to put your foot. So a good rule of thumb is to always put your foot on the brake when you start the car. So turn the car off. It's fine. Turn it off all the way.
There's all.
All right. So every time you get in take the keys out. It's not. It's okay, hold on. So you got to push in.
Okay.
So, all right. Every time you get in the car, I even do it.
Wow.
So a good rule of thumb is to always put your foot on the brake when you're turning the car on, right? Because sometimes a car won't crank over if you don't have your foot. Keep turning it. You hear that sound? So it's a starter pushing the car on. So you can leave it on. I'm going to turn the AC on. It's hot. All right. So you have your seatbelt on. You're fine. All right. So press on the brake.
Okay.
Press on the gas a little bit.
Both?
No.
Okay.
Press on the gas. That's too much, right? That's way too much.
That's way too much.
So, literally, all you have to do is barely touch it. Like I said, each car is different, and each car and their brakes are gonna be different. So sometimes you barely have to touch the pedal, like Mom's car, like it'll just take off.
Really?
And then like with Bianca's car, she has a Chevy, and Chevys have really hard brakes, so you have to like push on the brake.
Wow.
So all right, so honk your horn. Turn your blinker to the left. No, that's the lights. Blinker. So that's not the left, that's the what? Right. Okay, so up is what? Up is right or left?
Up is right and down is left.
Okay. And then turn your lights on. So what does DRL mean?
DRL. Driving while legal?
No.
I don't know.
It's daytime running lights.
Okay.
So it's a safety feature that you should have on your car at all times. Okay, so click it over all the way. So this is your nighttime lights, right? Did you see how the dashboard came up?
Yeah.
And then click the thing out.
Out.
No. Put it back the way it was.
Okay.
And then push it out. Don't do it that hard. You don't have to do it that hard. Let go of it. So what is that?
The super duper lights.
The what?
The
brights.
Yeah.
Okay, so put it back. Turn off the lights. Put it on the daylight lights. Put it all the way. Turn it off. Put your brights on. You don't have to do all that.
Huh?
Your brights, you just have to click it out.
Oh.
So turn it off. Put your brights on. Oh, I guess you do have to do it. I don't do it without that. So, oh yeah, see the circle with the lines? That's your brights. So to put your brights on for my car, I guess you have to turn it all the way. All right, so put the brights on. Put them on. No, you press it out. You don't have to hold it. You just flick it.
Okay.
Okay, take your brights off. All right. Let's see. I don't know if I'm confident with you driving. Yeah, you're fucking scaring the shit out of me. I have to leave this on. All right, so the car's in park, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what does P mean?
Park, reverse, neutral, and drive. Standard and...
That's not standard or something
Or
else.
standard brake.
All right, so what is this?
That's the emergency brake.
Do you know how to work it?
You just...
Pull it. And then release it. So before you do that, a good rule of thumb is to put your foot on the brake and then tap it.
And then tap it?
Tap it. You know why?
Why?
Because you're releasing that pressure that's holding the emergency brake.
Okay.
So keep tapping the brake. You hear that? It's relieving that pressure. So push down on the thing.
All the way down?
Yes, push down on it.
I'm pressing
No,
down.
press the button.
Oh.
Press the button first. Push the brake. Pump it. And then push it down slowly. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so put your foot on the brake. So in order to put it in reverse or drive or neutral, your foot has to be on the brake. If you don't put your foot on the brake and you change gears, it's going to ruin your transmission.
No matter what.
And transmissions are like $2,000 to replace.
It's like
That's why the Volvo died, because the transmissions went to shit.
And it couldn't turn.
All right, so put your foot on the brake.
It's on the brake.
And then put the car in drive. Keep your foot on the brake at all times, because the car will roll.
Is that drive?
I don't know. Is it? Look.
D, yeah.
And then put it in park. All right. So put the car in drive. Keep your foot on the brake. Don't let go
It's
until
on the brake. It's on the brake.
Okay, and then let go of the brake. You see the car that's moving? Right, put your foot on the brake slowly. No. You don't have to slam on it, just slow. All right, so put it in park. Okay. So one of the rules when you're driving here, if you put your foot on the brake and they go like this, they're gonna mark off for it.
Really?
They're gonna mark off. All right, so let me put my seatbelt on. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, so, all right, your foot's on the brake. All right, put the car in drive. Let go of the brake. Just let it roll.
Okay.
And then see this parking spot right here? The forward one? Park in that.
The one in front of me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's still too hard.
Okay.
Barely even touch it. There you go. See, that's fine. If you're like this, they're gonna mark off. All right, put the car in park. All right. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, put the car in drive. And then let go of the brake. Don't put your foot on the grass. Just hold it over. Turn right. Turn.
Okay.
I don't trust you with the gas yet. Turn. Okay, it's fine. All right. So, put your foot on the gas a little bit. Just a little bit. Barely even touch it. There you go. Barely even touch it. You can put a little bit more pressure. Just go around like this.
Around like that?
Yeah. Just barely a little bit of pressure. That's it. Just a little bit. Barely touch it. You don't need to go all gorilla on it. Okay, turn. To the left. Turn. All right, stay right here. Okay, put your foot on the brake. Apply pressure a little bit. It's too much. Put the car in park. All right, so you're gonna take a left-hand turn. So which way do you need to put that thing down? Yes. All right, so put the car in drive. All right, put the blinker down. Okay. Barely touch the gas. Barely. You're doing way too much. Foot on the brake. All right, so put the car in park. All right, put your foot on the brake. Right. So then put the car in reverse now. You can take the blinker off. All right. And then the car's not really going to go anywhere because it's not going to roll. So keep your wheels straight. So you're going to reverse a little bit, right? But you can't get used to. So when I started driving, we didn't have backup cameras. You can take your foot off the brake. We didn't have backup cameras then, so you would have to use your mirrors, right, to see. And you should always rely on your mirrors to see. Don't rely on the backup camera. Okay.
And this too.
And that too, yeah. So you can see, right? Don't be going like this. You have to see where you're sitting comfortable. You just look up and you should be able to see. You shouldn't be like doing this or anything like that. So can you see?
I can see.
Okay,
all
so
three.
put your foot on the brake. Put it in reverse. All right, so barely touch the gas. Just a little bit. Barely. Keep your wheel straight. I didn't say to turn. Keep it straight. Just keep it straight. All right, so apply the brake. Slowly. That's still too much. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take a left turn. Do you see where the arrows are pointing this way? On the ground? No. You see the arrows right there?
Oh, like going like that?
Yeah, so don't go in that lane. Go in the other lane. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the car in drive. Put it in drive now. Put your foot on the brake.
It's on the brake.
So you're taking a left-hand turn, right? So what do? Against the cactus. And don't hit the fucking cactus. All right, so put your foot on the gas just a little bit.
So close to where the concrete is, right?
Yes, so don't hit the fucking concrete. Turn. No, too much. Brake. All right.
Wow.
Take it off. Take off the blinker. All right, put the car in reverse. Back it up a little bit. Just a little. Too much gas. Way too much. Okay, push on the gas. You're fine. Push on the gas. All right, gently apply the brake.
Still too hard?
Yeah, a little bit too much. All right, so put your blinker on. You're turning left, right? All right, put the car in drive. And as you're pushing on the gas, you need to be turning the wheel a little bit, okay? All right, so start turning. You gotta keep it. That's too much. Put the brake. Brake. That's way too much. All right.
This is sensitive.
Well, yeah. Okay, put the car in reverse. All right. A little bit of gas. Barely touch it. Barely touch it. Too much. It's way too much. Barely touch it. All right. So straighten out the car. So turn your wheel a little bit. So foot on the brake. Foot on the brake. That's better. Good job. That's better. All right, so we're gonna do it again. Don't fucking hit my car. All right, put your blinker on. Put the car in drive. All right, barely push the gas. Barely push the gas. All right, brake, 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 brake. It's too much brake. Okay, turn. Just keep turning. There you go. So go against the... See, you're in the other lane. Okay, so just do one big circle.
Okay.
So turn right here. Put your blinker on. Turn, 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 turn.
No gas.
Push on the gas. Yes, you can push on the gas. Just a little bit. Don't go all gorilla. See, you're all on the lane. No, 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 no. Go back.
Oh,
Put your foot on the brake. All right, so put it in park. So it's drizzling, right?
okay.
So you're going to have to put your wipers on. So how do you put the wipers on? Nope.
Isn't these the wipers?
Yeah, but it's just to do it one time. That's fast, right? So you want it to go a little bit slow because it's drizzling. So push it all the way up, but not hard. All right, leave it alone. Click it one.
Up or down?
Down. And so that will do it periodically. So, all right, so go like this. Remember how we went around like that? Do that. So put the car in drive. So on the brake, car in drive, and then barely touch the gas. No.
Too much.
Turn to the right. Turn the wheel. Turn. Stay inside the lines, Jojo. Stay inside the lines. Barely touch the gas. Turn. And then go straight right here. Get in the line. You see the lines?
Right here?
Yes. You see the line in the middle?
Yeah.
Stay. You're on the line. Don't go on that line.
Oh.
Brake. Apply the brake. All right. So you're going to turn right up here.
Am I still doing it too hard?
Yeah, that brake is too hard. Okay, so...
Do it right.
Drive. Slow down. Brake. Turn the wheel. Turn. Okay, and just go around in the big circle. Go. And then you're turning right again, right? So what do? There you go. But you keep driving in the parking spots, so you're gonna have to figure that out.
It's hard to see, but...
Are your lights on?
Well, I should really have my glasses. Oops.
Here, can you wear mine? We have like the same prescription. Can you see?
Yeah.
Here, give me.
Kinda, but it's a little...
Okay, go around. Go in a circle again.
So when I turn, do I have to let go of the gas, or?
You can let go of the gas, yeah. And then once you're at that peak, like turning point, you can press on the gas. Because it'll push the car forward.
Were you scared when you went on the highway for the first time?
Yeah, I just stayed on the streets. Turn. Make sure you stay inside the lines. It's literally like playing a fucking video game, but you can die, like for real. Or kill somebody.
And the cops are good guys or bad guys?
It just depends, I guess. I don't know. So I noticed that you're turning and you're not putting on your signals.
Alright. Let me try one more time with signals. Alright. So up is right. Up is right. Is that a mask?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just go a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How can you do like that smooth transaction to where it's not like throttling?
What do you mean?
Like,
Just barely put your foot on the gas? Your car is going to make that sound if you accelerate no matter what.
like
So when you're turning, push the gas a little bit.
okay.
And you'll notice the difference.
It's literally driving like a gold car, but it's super duper sensitive.
Mm-hmm. You're going too fast around the corners. So do it again, but slower. So put your foot on the brake. It's way too hard. All right, and then go. Put your blinker on. Just keep going around in circles until you're comfortable with it. Do I still have to keep recording?
Yeah.
That's at 20 minutes.
That's fine. They like it like that.
They?
Yeah, I got 17 subscribers. You said push on the gas a little more when I turn?
You can if you want.
Oh.
So right here,
Mm-hmm.
peak, right? And then push it. See the difference?
Oh, yeah.
But you can't go all like gorilla on it because you'll go fucking flying and you'll skid and you'll flip over. So brake, you're going way too fast around these corners. You're pressing the brake way too hard. Go.
I'm trying to press it as soft as I can.
Just as much pressure as you're putting on the gas is as much pressure you should be putting on the brake. And of course, there are going to be times where you do have to slam on your brakes. So it'll be, yes, and that's fine. But don't be doing that all the time, because what's going to happen is somebody's going to, you're in the parking spots. What's going to happen is someone's going to rear end you and they're going to try to blame you for slamming on your brakes.
I can't see. There you go.
That's fine. And that's illegal, by the way.
Really having it this bright?
Yeah.
What if that?
But there's no, so, okay, so turn this way.
Okay.
Blinker.
Go.
So, okay. Brake.
Still too hard?
It's too hard. Put the car in drive. Park.
Park.
So, with your bright lights, you can have them on, but if you see a car coming this way, you need to turn them off, because if not, you can get a ticket.
Really?
Yes, they will give you a ticket.
What is that considered?
I don't know, just being a fucking asshole, but they'll give you a ticket. All right, so you can have them on for right now, because if you see white lights coming this way, then turn them off. So put the car in drive.
Oh, brake.
You're going way too fast, so apply pressure to the brake. And the brake will also help you, like, guide the car, too.
I feel it. And is parallel parking even harder, or what?
Yeah, but there's a trick to it. And you're in the parking spots again.
It's hard to see.
Well, that's why you should wear your glasses. It's not smoking pot. Blinker. It's way too much gas.
Still too hard. This is gonna get some getting used to.
It took me like a week
For you to get down the basics.
to like learn how to drive. Go, keep going in circles. You're wasting my gas by just sitting here. It's too much gas.
The wheel is so.
So there's a car coming. What do you do? Turn your brakes off.
Oh.
And then once that car passes, you can turn them on again.
No, just take them off for now.
Blinker. Brake. Put your foot on the brake. Stop. What was that?
We missing out.
Alright, go. Put your blinker on. That's too much gas.
The steering wheel was so weird.
Alright, so when you get to this corner, stop. That's too much. So when you were doing it, take your blinker off. When you were doing it, it was perfect. But then you go at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to do that. Alright, so put the car in reverse and you do it again.
In reverse?
Yeah. Push your foot on the gas a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like when you're driving. It's the same thing. So go, go, go. Keep your wheel straight. Alright, so stop. Oh, that's good. That's good. And then towards, okay, put the car in park. That's what you're supposed to do. You know how towards the end you put a little bit more pressure? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to gently push on the brake.
So you don't.
And then once you want the car slows down completely to almost zero, that's when you put a little bit more pressure and the car will completely stop.
At 0?
Yes. Duh. All right. So put the car in park. In drive. And then once you get to that corner, brake.
Once I get to the corner?
Yeah, so right
when
here.
I turn at the corner?
Yes, just stop. Okay. When you get to the corner, so stop. That's too much. All right, so turn. Put your blinker on. Turn. And then once you get to that other corner, stop.
Pretend there's a car.
We're going to work on your braking.
Pretend there's a car in front of me.
It's too much. All right, keep doing it. You need to keep in mind that you got to stay inside the lines too. It's too much. Go again. Good.
That was good. Not
yes,
great.
Now go. No, because your blinker?
Oh, yeah. Oops. What? The wheel is so weird.
No, it's not. Too much. Blinker.
Too much gas.
I already know it's gonna be hard because I can feel the brake.
Yeah.
Okay, blinker. Keep going around in circles until you get it. I mean, keep in mind the lines.
Take your eyes off the road. I'm guessing you wouldn't trust me with your car, huh?
What are you doing? Brake.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to brake. And your blinker. No, I wouldn't. Especially if we smoke pot, I'm not gonna trust you with anything. I don't even trust Dad with anything. Brake.
I did my left foot with that time.
You're not driving a manual car. You don't need to do it with your left foot. All right, blinker. And I can tell you the route they take too. It's like in the neighborhood.
Dude, they put you on the highway too?
Nope.
What?
Just the streets. Brake, what are you doing? It's almost good. It's not great. It's still too much pressure. So blinker. Keep doing it. I don't know what's so hard about repeating what you're doing. Just keep doing it. Brake, blinker, brake, blinker. That's all you gotta do. And you gotta stay inside the lines. That's it. So brake. Brake, 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 brake. That's too much. And you're inside the parking lines again. Brake. So you don't brake when you get to your destination. You brake, keep in mind, like 100 feet. So when you start approaching the place where you want to stop, you need to start applying pressure to the brake.
Like you gotta predict it ahead of time, or
yes.
What?
So you're almost there, right?
Mm-hmm.
To the corner. So what should you start doing?
Brake.
Still too much. Go. It's better, but it's still too much. How in the hell is Mom gonna stack those things on top of each other?
I think they just clip.
Well, who's gonna lift it up?
No, the dryer's pretty light.
Oh, brake. What are you doing?
Braking.
That's too much gas. That's still too much. Go. Stop messing with my car. Car didn't do anything. So, man, it's why you're like 25 and you don't know how to drive.
I'm 20, about to be 23. And what will happen if I just gun it? Which is.
You better not. I swear to fucking God.
Nah.
Still too much. Go. So what you need to do is, as soon as you start approaching where you want to stop, let go of the gas and start applying pressure to the brake. You see that smooth transition?
So when you
see how smooth that was?
So when you brake, you just barely tap.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm doing this number.
No, you barely tap it. But again, like I said, there are gonna be times where you do need to slam on your brakes.
So some
yes, or it's gonna be you texting